Hi there, my name is Dennis, and this is going to be for engagement number 4 under module 5. And I decided to choose option number 16, which is deliver an oral interpretation or monologue of or a soliloquy. And I decided for this assignment that I would do the soliloquy from Hamlet because that was very interesting. The quick background is Hamlet in the play itself. There's a tragedy going on, and the whole play stops, and he has this moment with a famous "to be or not to be," in which he's expressing all the emotions of what he's feeling in this dark time in his life. I think it illuminates the character's qualities in the sense that he's a human and he feels real emotions, and that he can be hurt, but this is how he processes it by talking it out and working through that. So as I begin to read through this, as I discuss it, I'm just going to act it out, and to the best of changing my tone to be able to fit what he is trying to portray in this. So I will now begin. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of the outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep we say we end the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, to sleep. Perchance to dream, there is a rub, for in which the sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we've shuffled out of this moral coil. Must we give pause? There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? Oppressor's wrongs, the proud man's consummely, the pangs of disprised love, the law's delay, the insolence of offense, and the spurns the patient merit of this unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would Fardel bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickled over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprise of great pitch and moment. With this regard, their currents turn away and lose the name of action. And that was the famous soliloquy in the play Hamlet. Once again, the character is experiencing extreme emotion and is wrestling with what death looks like, and living in this life, and how sometimes there's moments in our lives where we can feel the pain of almost being dead, but still living on this earth, and how we find and process through that. I think it's an incredible piece, and I think it's great to talk about. So that is going to be for my engagement 4, Soliloquy of Hamlet. Thank you.